You know what's sad is I literally just watched this opening a track demo have like the characters use one of the summons and it just didn't do jack diddly shit against some basic enemies. I think that sums up how I feel about the summoning system in this game. Hey everybody, it's a Seth. Good Monday. Hope everyone had a good weekend. It is time for Fop Monday, my dudes. Fox Flop Day. Fox Pop Day. Fox Pop Day. Fox Pop Day. Hope everyone is doing well. I am doing decently. I'm a little bit tired. I'm kind of tired all day, honestly, but stayed up late last night because I watched went out to the theaters to see The Amazing Digital Circus, The Last Act, which was fantastic. A great ending to that series. Then I proceeded to then watch the rest of the Classic Tetris World Championship because I had to step away during the semis because that's when the movie was. So stayed up late to watch that, and then my body was like, you know what? That's adorable. Fox, you're not, it's like, I know that you're comfy right now. You're curled up in your burrow, but you ain't sleeping tonight. And I'm just like, but body, why? So that is what's been going on right now. But it's a Monday, so we're going to be jumping back into Wild Arms 3. We are currently making our way through the town of Jolly Roger, because after all, we need to make sure we have everything we need to go ahead and I gotta remember, music might be slightly louder a second when we actually get into boss fights. Fights in, wait a minute. Okay, I thought the game spawned me into a corner I couldn't escape. So yeah, no, we're coming here because we need to cross the massive sand ocean because we need to go to the enclave of the Techno Church. I guess the best way to describe them, so we can deliver stuff and get paid, and then get paid, go to Armsmith, upgrade weapons and everything else. So actually, hello, I wish to blow my money. That's Clive done. Jet, we can still toy around a bit more. Today's your lucky day. Want to help me with my research? I'm going to put together the strongest, most cutting-edge sandcraft ever. Hear her out. That's not a sandcraft. That's like a scaled-up version of the Metal Slug. Slept for like 5 hours, and like the last 3 hours kept turning over every other hour. I hate nights like that. Those nights are the absolute worst. I feel that. Oh, Wendy, I hope everything's okay. If I can do anything for you, hun, please let me know. What do you think? This baby's the cutting edge in high-speed sandcraft technology. A conventional sandcraft generates so much friction that the sand cuts into the hull. This number packs a solid load of armament while making huge advances in overall speed and durability. She's my answer to all the hurdles confronting further development of technology. Okay, gotcha. I legit haven't seen that meme in a bit. Also, hey there, Jeff. Of course, I had to skimp a little on the weaponry to finish her, and the drive date is blank. I need 15 more dragon fossils to finish her chassis. All I have to do is get them. Just promise to record her drive date, and she's yours. Sounds like a great deal to me. What do you say, dragon fossils for a sandcraft? Actually, taking out a loan on dragon fossils to make the parts I needed. Now I can pay the loan sharks back and sleep soundly for once. So the sandcraft is yours. We moved the sandcraft to the beach outside. Remember, you have to get on and off sandcraft at beach. One more thing, you'll have a tough time finding dune monsters. Dune monsters. And her item teleportation through items? Yo, my metal slug. Did she actually take... I had just enough dragon fossils to... Wait, then how do I... So here's the thing. Why am I going to sell... Oh my god. So we need to start finding dragon fossils so I can upgrade my ship. I was wondering what dragon fossils were going to be used for, and well, now we know. So I guess we're going to save the game, head outside, and jump into my newly minted ship. Feel to respect the dunes and you'll be swallowed up in them. You must be very, very careful out there. Use autopilot and save frequently. Know your limits. Sounds boring, but it's really important. What the hell am I getting myself into? The Order of the Ark of Destiny is headquartered in a place accessible just to about any sandcraft. If you find you can't sail any farther, it's best just to call it quits and head back here. Especially since it's about the only port you can get repairs at. Oh god, I'm gonna be blowing my money through repairs now, aren't I? Yeah, I legit forgot all about the sandcraft combat. You need the sandcraft to traverse the desolate dunes. Push up on the directional button around the finance like okay, left to right, disembark. See, in this case, dragon fossils. Can I not? Okay, do I have no means of destroying a giant boulder that's kind of blocking my way and path? All right, just... A crew of 4 is necessary for fighting on a sandcraft. A helmsman, a gunner, a harpooner, and a deckmate. Helmsman is responsible for removing the craft. He must gain the initiative through sharp moves and releasing flares. The gunner maintains the main cannon. His position is critical for offense. The harpooner fires the harpoon to restrict enemies' movement and bring monsters into close quarters. The deckmate gives general assistance. He can do things like increase crew members' reflex and repair hull of damage. Combat on sandcraft is more different from fighting normally on horseback. Turns are not set in stone. Character high reflex can make a second action before other characters and enemies. Alright, wait. Charge at people, skipping crew members' turn. Fire main gun the sandcraft. Consume FP. Guard? Increased chance to hit by blinding enemies with flash of light. Move beside or behind an opponent for greater damage. Divert with the flash bomb. Oh wait, now we've gotten to the harpoon phase? Increases turns by assisting all control. Fine, just assist piloting. Now we pull her in. That is such a weird combat system. That is such a weird combat system. I say, what do you mean I can't land here? It's a fucking beach. Do you want to explain to me in detail what a beach is and isn't game? Because I'm pretty sure what the hell is this? That's not a kobold. I know what kobolds look like. I'm actually friends with many a kobold. This is not a kobold. Wait, it knows a direct laser shot. Yeah, please tell me, what is this weird amalgamation of stupid? Okay, it's weak to air, which means I could try to use jet, but that's going to be useless. Randomizer. I'm just gonna go on the shoot the hell out of it. You know what? Accelerator, magic. Go ahead and do vortex. I'm gonna go and get some of that weak elemental. Yeah, that's what I thought. If I want to get better, I could just It's Seth, my cobalt looks funny. Yeah, I don't know. I just, what? No, apparently, is this the one cobalt to rue them all? Have we just been looking at kobolds the wrong way for the longest time? Is there any purpose to this part of the land outside of fighting kobolds? Is this the we have kobolds at home version? I guess? I want my kobold now, Mommy. We've got our kobold at home, sweetie. I'd call this like Timu kobold in a way, honestly. This is doing nothing for me. I just feel like we're just... Is there really no point to this island? But alright, cool. We have found the Fight Kobold Island. Hey, warrior. Hey, fearsome. You made it to the part where we have equipped the company with a metal slug. And now we're also doing giant sand tank battles. All right, divert with flash bomb. And then we're going to go ahead and fire the harpoon. And then we'll go ahead and assist piloting. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and move to an advantageous position. The harpoon, so go ahead and defend because the creature's gonna do something. Yeesh! Advantageous. Advantageous. No! I should have waited. Oh, retract harpoon. Gunner. Guard. Capture target. Move to advantageous. Move to advantageous. This is piloting. Gunner. Yes, we are drifting a tank. Okay, so that missed. That's fine. Retract harpoon. Fire main gun. Yeah, it's such a weird combat. It doesn't flow as naturally as the ship combat in something like I can't talk anymore. What the hell am I doing? Oh, we've already been here. Okay, I'm so don't have my bearings down. Basically, this is the Shagohod. It's nice because now we have like more of the world map we can now discover. A safe way to sail is to stay near the coast, but the adventurous way is sail forward ahead into the unknown. Thanks, Alan. What the fuck is this? Oh, we found the technocrats. I thought a central office of a religious order would be more...
Yes, I expected a more courtly and grand temple, but this is if we're exploring a ruin. I guess nowadays you're gonna have to take it to new heights to secure followers. I can see why our faith is on the decline.
No wonder they were so generous. They're in the right business.
Maybe I should change careers. And what do you say you team up with this future priest and we make a fortune together? I have some know-how and background about this kind of stuff, you know?
Stop it with your nonsense. Let's just hand over the Kazim fire and complete our mission.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't expecting to go on to like a proper like Reaverbot dig from Mega Man Legends in this game just yet. Oh, Lord. All right, let's get lost inside of the Ark. Oh no, there's multiple floors to this shindig.
I'm in charge of organizing all the excavated artifacts. Everything you see here has been collected by the Order of Lemon.
And don't mind me, I'm just gonna go and open up this magical door. Show us, you make them sound like your Deltarune characters. I've got default voices for a lot of characters and archetypes. Why were you in a locked room? Has this little save guy been like... Has this little save guy been forsaken by the Order? Oh my gosh, I can push him around.
I'm gonna push you around. Well, I will. Well, I will.
What is the point of this little fucker?
Mega Man, I'm detecting several Reaverbot signals inside.
I honestly think the Street Fighter DLC stuff is pretty cool, especially with the Tifa, so I can't wait to probably download her and give her a shot.
What is the point of any of this? What is going on? You know, this kind of reminds me of like one of the like second to last dungeons in like Wild Arms 2, and I just get this feeling I'm making more progress in this game than I feel like I am at times.
All right, well, I did absolutely jack shit.
Oh my gosh, what is with all the duplicator doors?
I can scream, right? Oh, good. I found a laboratory? Yes, I saw that boss is becoming playable, and that's so cool. Why? I feel like I just wasted duplicators on nothing. Granted, Virginia hasn't gotten her second duel yet, which might allow her to, oh, I don't know, jump, but still, I feel gypped. Ten dragon fossils. Map scope. Wait, what? Wait, what does the map scope do? Projects the world map directly onto the retina. Oh, nice! So I don't even hit select anymore. Also, I guess randomly going into these rooms, I'm gonna find things I need to, you know, actually get more dragon fossils. Is this where the world supply of dragon fossils is going to be? Inside the belly of this stupid ship? I guess I should awkwardly talk to people. Oh, we've been expecting you. Our founder awaits in the celestial chamber. Lamium is a great man. He has opened our eyes to his dream. He is a leader we all look up to. Oh God, tell me you're in a cult without telling me you're in a cult. Just keep heading straight from the entrance. Don't worry, you won't get lost. God, that sounds mildly threatening. Ah, perfect. I found the ATM. Welcome. You must be tired from your pilgrimage. I was down the dumps before I started working here. My luck has been on the upswing ever since. Look, I even have a steady job. What? $500? No! For a sci-fi room that probably doesn't have good amenities? You're joking, right? I'm gonna be sleeping on slabs and you're gonna charge me 570 something Gela? No way! Oh, what are you protecting? And why is your fight in Comic Sans? Or is that Papyrus? Regardless, it's a terrible font choice. I'm terribly sorry. Only members of the Order are allowed into the library. Important information regarding artifacts are stored here. By the way, do you think I have a funny voice? Everyone tells me I do. Getting back on her sandcraft. I'm keeping the Kazim fire. These people don't need anything. Oh, yeah, the Celestial Chamber. Oh my God. This is the bridge of a ship. Are you shitting me? Oh my God, you just screamed douchebag villain. I'm legit waiting for this guy to go, thanks to your donation of the Kazim Crystal, you will now see this battle station in pristine operational capacity. A job well done. Thanks to you, this arc has taken another step towards the future. A small step, but absolute nonetheless. Here is the reward we agreed upon. Please accept. Yay, we received 5,000 Gela, but at what cost? Thank you very much. We're all glad to be of help. If I may, is this energy crystal really gonna prove useful? Of course. But before I explain, you must understand our dogma. Many doctrines of salvation speak of fulfilling one's spirit in order to attain salvation after death. However, the doctrine of the Ark of Destiny views the pursuit of mundane benefits as supreme, and we work and devote ourselves to it every day. There are many who shy away from us, interpreting our goal as merely money-making.
Oh, good. It's Scientology, basically.
To demystify our doctrine, only when peace of mind and tranquility are attained in our everyday lives can spiritual fulfillment be achieved.
I want to pull Lamium's ponytail. I kind of do, too.
So it's not about seeking spiritual shelter, but taking care of your everyday life first and foremost. There are factors that threaten our everyday lives, but most of it can be blamed on our wasteland environment. And we humans are not strong enough to face and accept this harsh environment. I do not possess a gracious disposition as to throw away my will to live. I have found the means from this planet for people to improve their future. That is why I've created a movement, putting use ancient artifacts for the good of today. Find the technology's artifacts to improve the lives of people. That is a grand dream that cannot be realized by my powers alone. Fortunately, I have colleagues here who sympathize with my ideology. Yeah, calling it now, he's actually in cahoots with, like, the prophesier, like, the prophecyers and that entire crew. Calling it now. Each one of us may only be a tiny drop, but we gather together and are guided in the right direction. We become a torrent. That is what I firmly believe, and the reason I lead this movement. Interesting. So that's what the Ark of Destiny's doctrine is all about? It's completely different from ours. It's more practical, more down to earth, you know? We share the same basic ideology as Beskar. One thing we set us apart is that we are more like volunteers rather than a monastic order.
Could this building really be?
Yes, we were able to excavate the immigrant ship from folklore and using it as a shrine. Just as our forefathers of mankind pioneered the way to this planet, we too are aiming for a new frontier we call the future.
This is gonna turn into more of a frickin' ending of Fantasy Star 2. We're gonna be going into more of a direction of, Last Bible. Like, what direction are we going? Because it's been a hot minute since I played this game.
We not only view this ship as a shrine, but as a symbolic representation of our materialized will.
Frankly, I'm surprised. I thought your explanation would deal with some kind of dream world, but... Oops! I'm sorry.
Sorry, I have no dream. My duty is to fight to attain repose, and not to look away from reality. Consequently, we have no dream, only harsh reality. Even the management of this order is not cheap.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
No need to worry, small beautiful child. Speaking of dreams, however, this will stray from reality, but would you be interested to hear?
Sure.
The lost technology from the ruins is essential in keeping this order active and operating. We outsource various drifters or conduct our own research to excavate these artifacts.
Oh my gosh, fearsome.
Some of the more substantial discoveries stem from dreams I experience. A dream? That sounds just like my kid brother. Sometimes in my dreams, a girl appears and blesses me with advice.
A girl gives you advice?
Yes, I do not know who this girl is, though. However, her words are always accurate and true. For example, this Ark of Destiny we use as our shrine was granted by her. I call this girl that guides me in my dreams the Saint. Is something the matter? I am in the middle of speaking to my guests.
Well, an unexpected situation has...
Is all right. Please continue.
We just received a report from survey point number 17, currently being excavated. Apparently someone has broken in, wreaking havoc.
Prophets?
The intruders are a group of 3 plus 1 pet. I repeat, a group of 3 and a pet. They are a party of 4.
Oh no, it's our other drifter.
The descriptions of a vigorous young woman, a boy with explosive, a stuffed animal-like cat, and a vicious-looking man with an afro. They all are armed and extremely dangerous. The search group and excavation group are being evacuated. Security will retreat soon after.
This is a terrible situation. According to the Saint, this is where the energy crystals Agilite and Germatron are located. If they fall into the wrong hands... Are you all right?
I think I know exactly who these
intruders are. But are they drifter acquaintances of yours? But we're not associated with them in any way. It's all right with you. I'd like to ask you to stop them.
Well, I do feel kind of obligated to.
However, we only accept this as a formal assignment.
Rightly so.
I will offer 10,000. Jeez, finally, someone's paying us real money for these gigs.
I feel terrible about all this.
I, too, was a drifter before I opened my eyes to this dogma. I fully understand your pride and honor as drifters. That's why I think you deserve that amount. However, I do expect you to perform up to its full value. I look forward to seeing what kind of job 10,000 Gela will buy me.
That's a lot of pressure, but we'll do our best. Welcome to the central office of the Ark of Destiny. It's great to see you again. I'll also be relieved to hear that you'll be taking on the Survey Point 17 mission. It's Survey Point and head south from the Ark, and you'll land on the first beach you see. Once you land, you'll see a bridge, but do not cross it. Just search around that vicinity. Sun's keeping our head down. All you see is dry earth, which makes you feel desolate. Instead, look up at the sky. The sky is great. It's nice and blue, you know.
You ever feel like reenacting the opening cutscene of Xenogears? You seem very confident. I feel very excited as well. Perhaps my heart still has the same wings you do.
Okay, fine. Don't tell me anything else. Ooh, can I fuck with the computer system? And can I finally access y'all's library? Alright, so we go south from here. Do not cross a bridge. Instead, search by it. Got it. Okay, cool. We can do that. Is there anything else on this landmass? Path to the next world begins here. Order of the Ark of Destiny. No, thank you. Money! I didn't see how much we made. Whatever, I'm sitting on 14,000 right now.
Oh, great. We're fighting another kobold. How swell. That's fine. We'll just continue doing what we do best. All right, so we had... I think this is the landmass. But do not cross bridge. Just search in the general vicinity and we'll find the thing. Are we going to fight more kobolds? We're going to get some more enemy variety? That is a buff sand crab.
Scissor.
Oh, perfect. They're weak to water, which means I can go ahead and use... Perfect. Gallo's going to have a field day with these guys. And once again, because they are separate, I can't use extension on them. Because that would make too much sense. Yeah, 867 damage sounds really nice. Gotcha. Okay, so there is literally no point in me trying anything, because... Do not cross bridge, just examine. Survey point 17. Oh. Oh. Nice. I forgot we got the map enhancement. I thought it'd be a lot more hectic around here, but it's pretty quiet. The workers must have evacuated before we arrived. That's perfectly fine with me. I won't have to hold back. I'm really not up for seeing her, but it's a job we took on. We have to stop Maya. We can't let her get the Augulite and the Germatron energy crystals. Oh, wait, there's more. There's more things I can get rid of. Hey, Picori. Ooh, I think that was a... I just exited the map, didn't I? I did exit the map. Well, there's nothing in here, but was there anything in this desolate area? No, bad. Ah, yes, this looks like a fantastic withered ruin. I doth wonder what exactly type of weird creatures we're going to be finding in this lovely ruin. And we are fighting wall masters and hedgehogs. Knuckle punch. Thumbing? Okay, well, whatever they are, they go down easy-ish. Ish. Wallmaster got an evolution. Yeah, basically. Urchin. All right, it's weak against ice, so I could probably... Okay, I know what I can do now. Well, I was going to do something fancy, but now I'm going to have to just focus on the urchin. Focus on the urchin, and now actually analyze the captor, please. Well, they're squishy. Shit. They can just bitch slap a move out of you? Oh, cool. They're weak against fire. Perfect. Virginia can just torch them. Love it. 10 out of 10. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cremate. Anyway, fearsome toppings I like on pizza. I am a supreme person, so I honestly really... Oh my god, they drop dragon fossils. Holy shit. So I honestly enjoy, like, multiple toppings. Like, I know, like, if I have to do, like, a 2-topping pizza, I usually do, like, pepperoni and bell pepper. Like, a 3-topping would be pepperoni, bell pepper, mushroom. But, like, I really do love and have, like, a whole smorgasbord of toppings. The only one I'm not a fan of is pineapple, and I don't care if people like pineapple pizza. I've tried it. It's not my thing, but I can see where people can enjoy it. Yellow card. Ooh, that does remind me. We can go back to the secret garden and check in on our, see how our herbology treatment's going. Gonna head and cream. Actually, hold on. Mystic. Fire. Oh, right, because they're not grouped together. I can't do it because the whole grouping mechanic sucks, despite the fact that there are... Oh, wow, I can't even do... Oh, right, I forgot. Virginia's magic ain't really up to snuff. That's fine. Oh, great googly moogly. And the pill bug just ran away because they knew they were just completely... Ooh, pepperoni, spinach, and anchovies. Good choice. I actually don't mind anchovies on pizza. I like the fishy saltiness that it brings. Gotcha. So I'm probably going to dislike this dungeon because if my pill bugs and my wall masters are going to not group up, despite the fact they're the same common bloody enemy, Mystic and Extension are going to be useless.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You're like a bad rash. Or maybe you're a Schrodinger groupie? No, not at all. What about you? You can't seem to stop getting in our way, can you? You know very well there's evil lurking behind the scene on Filgaia. You have the power and strength to fight, yet you choose not to fight the enemy? Don't you want to fight for the good of the world? Bacon ranch pizza and chicken wing pizza both have a kicked... Oh, man, that actually sounds fire. I'll also take like a good like barbecue chicken pizza as well. Ugh. We're not supposed to be fighting each other. Fight for the good of the world, huh? Why don't you leave that to a superhero? Sorry, but I'm not interested. I'm only interested in gems. One of these days, I'll find a gem so big I won't be able to carry it. Not a word. I'm only interested in collecting gems, and that's that. You can't convince me otherwise. Now that you know, if you still want me to meddle in our affairs, feel free to hunt us down. And somehow, if you're able to bring us down, maybe, just maybe, I might lend an ear to what you have to say. We can't talk it over like mature adults. We have to fight her, huh? I don't think mature is in Maya's category. That kind of belongs to her brother. Her brother seems to be the mature of the lot. I need to stop just spamming that triangle button because I'm finding things and I don't know what I just found. The other brother is part of the youngest of the group. No, I believe, not counting the cat brought to life by Maya's magic, I'm almost positive the brother is the youngest of the group. Oh my god, are the pill... No, but the captors are... Fuck this shit. This is so stupid. Yay, more dragon fossils. I can't, I'm sorry, it's just... It's so... dumb. Oh, for the love of... I didn't want to have to also deal with the prophets while I was dealing with Maya and crew. Even if life can be created without providing memory, it's nothing but a vessel of flesh. Is it impossible to attain memories from the past, even with the wisdom that we so worship?
Who goes there?
Ha! So there is no honor among thieves. You're after the Ogolite and Germatron, aren't you? How did you know? I'm here to stop people like you from getting the 2 crystals. I bet you're here to extract the combined energy from the Ogolite and Germatron, right? It's so obvious. But the thing is, the Ogolite and Germatron were brought into this world for me to possess. Now that you understand, leave or else. Damn, I'm outnumbered. Come forth, my artificial minions. Artificial? Wait, you mean you created these creatures? Indeed. The research conducted by the Council of 7 highly surpasses the science of today. Attack my minions. Don't listen to the donkey's orders and eliminate the donkey.
All right, so eliminate the donkey. Got it. Mystic, lucky card, us. Lock on the donkey. Analyze the donkey.
We call memories from the past materia.
And yeah, I do agree, Winnie. That looks nothing like a donkey or the Shrek character.
Oh no, not the cockatrice. Or the handstanding cat. Or the puppy.
Quickly, analyze the donkey.
Oh, it's weak to fire. Perfect. Well,
I'm gonna have fun with this fight. Basically means Virginia is gonna... Right, I forgot I wasted all my stuff. That's fine, I can... Screw it, we'll try... Actually, no. Gun. Donkey. Feline. Actually, no. No. The Hound. The Hound has some properties I'm not a fan of. And then, honestly, let's just go and analyze the Hound. Wow, okay. Wait.
what Arcana affected?
Oh, wow. So, no, the cockatrice honestly assisted me there. All right, what is the Hound weak to? Just give me my... Oh, great. So it's not going to allow me to do much because Jet can't use magic to save his fucking life. I can at least now cremate the donkey. And then Hound, analyze the kitty. All right, so the donkey is dead. And the kitty is weak to water. Perfect. All right, so in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and continue to focus firing the hound. Actually, no. Yeah. Focus fire you. Should have a water gem. The feline. Analyze. You. You know, I love it when the chicken just completely reverses all the bad shit that the kitty has done. Like, everything that the hound and the cat has put me on. Like, the chicken is like, you know what? No, you guys are a bunch of cool people. And it's weak to earth, which means I should be able to have Clive do some decent damage against it. All right, perfect. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna That's fine. Petrify on the chicken. Shoot the feline. Put the feline in water. I don't like the fact the cat meows whenever we hurt it. I really hate the fact that the cat makes a meow noise when we hurt it. Yeah, no. Gatling. Reload. Gatling. Yes, please, continue to use Erase on me, even though you've done nothing. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Waste your turn. I'm okay with this. I am so happy. We have done the impossible. We defeated a bunch of zoo animals. And leveled up as a result of it. Why didn't you help us? You could have fought alongside us, you know. Such a rambunctious lassie. You won, didn't you? All's well that ends well. Yes, milady. I don't believe the man has given up.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be easy standing up against him.
Come on, sis.
Well, you do have a point there. Okay then, we'll unite for the time being.
Maya.
But don't take it the wrong way. We're not joining forces for the sake of Filgaia or anything like that. You really are persistent. I have no intention of exerting my strength for the sake of others. The only reason I'm joining forces with you is because I don't want the Agulite and the Germatron falling into the hands of that man. That's fine with me. I'm just happy that we'll be working as a team for a change. What the hell is that? It's called a handshake? Do I look like I shake the hands of the common folk? Especially one who doesn't have magical know-how like me? It splits off into two paths, and each path seems to be blocked by its own barricade. I think the candle stand holds the key to making our way across, so I'll take the upper path. then I'll take the lower right path. But I want you to know that I'll always take the top bunk, so I'm making a sacrifice here. You better not miss. Jesus Christ.
You know, I think for that comment alone, I'm just gonna let you sit here and twiddle your thumbs. Like, I could tender crust this. But I think I'd rather spend an eternity of us standing here looking at candle switches of the like than really assist you.
Yay, we helped each other. Friendship for the win.
If I use bombs, I can honestly avoid accidentally throwing crates and not getting the items inside because I have the items spawn in a location I can't get.
Oh, perfect. Lucky card.
Except for the one we used on the animal boss fight.
Looks like we need to work together again. Actually, I'm a little reluctant. After all my victories in glory have been won by myself alone. Go through hardship together and share the joy together. That's how it works. Besides, don't you have a brother and a butler and a cat to share the glory with? That's something someone who can't accomplish anything on their own would say. If you seriously mean that, then your life is going to be filled with complaints and bitterness. You think so? That wouldn't be good.
God damn, do I have to work with this bitch? I don't know what I just did. Oh, okay, we did that. Congratulations. I have opened the MacGuffin for us to go together in this beautiful dungeon of friendship. Because I am in such a friendship mood, I am going to... Oh, yay, preemptive strike. Let's torch these motherfuckers. Oh my god, I can actually do this now. Mystic. Fire gem. Unload.
How did one survive? Granted, it's dead now, but still, that was kind of impressive.
Yay, we got a potion berry. I can't wait to go back to my farm and see if we've actually grown anything. I should honestly probably do a little bit of research to see exactly how the farming mechanic works in this game.
Lucky.
Ooh, and a Gimel coin.
Okay, it's time to get all chummy. As long as we share the same interests, our bond is as strong as steel. You don't have to sound so sarcastic. You know what? You're an incurable fool. A bond based on nothing will and can be broken without reason at a blink of an eye. But our bond is now bound by a common goal. Although it's just temporary, it's still reliable. Is there any other point in arguing? What? It's not that hard to understand. You and I are in good terms while we look for the Argulite and the Germatron. Come on, get a move on, let's go.
Oh, great, I'm gonna get... Oh, what's going on? What, are you a dimwit? Rather be a person or a thing? Attack anything that's in our way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's just do... Hey, what are you doing going off on your own? I thought we were a team that shared a common goal. Tripping me up with my own words? Okay, fine. Go team, go. Hooray. Oh, come on, because I was a... Ah! Fucking bitch. Why do you seek the Augulite and the Germatron when you don't even understand its true value? We are the only one who can give life to and rejuvenate this dying planet. But denying the life of others for that cause is wrong. We are not denying it. We are expelling it by evolution. Yes, the 7 of us. Our dream was to rejuvenate Filgaia. To stand by Yggdrasil and perform creation based on recreation is what remains to be done. Coming through? Make way? Wait! Where do you think you're going? Well, it sounded like it was going to be a long conversation, so we'll just be on our way. Plus, I'm not interested and don't really understand what you're all talking about. Ta-ta, good luck. I can't stand here and do nothing after being made a fool of. I shall delay my original plans, but that's all right. Once I take care of you here, you will not be able to hinder our plans in the future. Unfortunately, I have other business to take care of, but I just have the right duo to keep you company. Behold, it's another donkey! What the fuck are these? Humpty and Dumpty! Okay, so it's weak to light magic. I'm assuming... Okay, I think I see where this battle's going. Alright, Mystic. Lucky card, us. Do the Humpty Hump. Oh, right, I forgot. I think it did. All right, I need to use a racer on this little shit. No! Oh, yeah, I really need to get rid of this motherfucker. This guy just has all sorts of magic at his disposal, so no, F this. What? Okay, okay, I'm just gonna let these guys just kill Gallows. I'm gonna use the Gimel coin to restart the battle. Wait, except Reflect didn't... What do you mean Reflect didn't work? That was a water bait. Alright, I'm gonna hate this boss battle because that's kind of BS if I have Reflect and it's... Just kill Gallows, please. I'm gonna actually need to switch everything. Because if I remember correctly, Jet has the darkness. So yeah, okay, good. Good. Yeah, continue. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Humpty is the first fucker that's going down. I'm gonna have to take at least one of these hits. Can't do any magic attacks on him because he currently has stupidity, but I can go and do eraser on you, and then God damn, even with the stupid amounts of damage. Also gonna probably kill Virginia.
Yeah, no, I recently uploaded that today.
Gonna try to get into a habit where I can just like upload. I legit don't know what to do with this boss because Reflect does nothing. And I can't just focus fire the big guy because this dumb motherfucker has the ability to do like Giga Heal. This boss battle's stupid. See if another round of this does anything.
It was a very violent boop. It was a very violent boop indeed.
Go fuck yourself, game. Seriously? Why won't you die? Legitimately, why will you not die? That's right. Can we do more of those, please? I love watching Virginia just... Thank you! That's fine. This is fine. This is actually ideal now. taking a big risk right here, but I think both Jet and Virginia can survive. At least Virginia should be able to get one more. Good. That's going to be like 300 something to Virginia, probably. Yep. This will heal everyone basically back up to full, well, full-ish. And I legitimately just have Gallows on like light duty. I just need to keep Virginia up. That's legit all I'm doing right now is trying to keep her ass alive. God, what a stupid battle. All right, hold on. Gimel coin saving. So I got a feeling I'm about to have another boss fight coming up ahead. All right, cool. I want to take an earlier break, get up, stretch my legs, feed my cat, and when I come back, we're going to continue this dungeon. So, be right back in a jiff. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna need to do some serious rethinking and retooling. All right, we're going to try that loadout, see if that helps me better in my weird circumstances this game's been throwing at me. I don't know. Once again, I'm not been a fan of the Guardian and Magic system in this game compared to 1 and 2 from memory, so yeah, that's going to be a thing. All right, Fearsome, thank you so much for chilling out with us tonight, hon. Have an awesome night. You know what? F it. Just do another Gimel coin. Oh, did I make a good call? I did!
It's about time. He must have had a lot to say. Maya, you... Well, now it's our turn to settle it. We have no reason to fight. This isn't the time or place. What is this for?
That is the other half of my loot. But the only reason why you're here is because the supervisor of the excavation site asked you to stop us. As you know, we came here for the Ogulite and the Germatron. But we only have the Germatron. While on the other hand, you now have the Ogulite. Do you understand what I'm getting at? We both have a reason to fight? You catch on quick. That's what I like about you. You're sharp-witted. But Maya, you sure are slow to catch fire. Like I said earlier, if you want to interfere in my business, you better be prepared to bring us down. And I will do the same by crushing you to the ground, no holds barged. Oh no, not magical girl time again. What? Today, I am the fighting artist. Based off the famous littering novel, The Plot to Kill. Well, my moves still don't change. If I remember correctly, we take out the scrappy little fucker, followed by Todd, then Alfred, and then Maya, because... yeah, Shady does everything I don't want at the moment. And honestly, extension... Shield... Jeez, alright, yeah, especially if she's going to have martial arts move. Yeah, physical protection's gonna be nice. How dare you! You deserve a punishment much greater than the planet's destruction. Kid, can you stop with the Molotov cocktails, please? Let's get some small Healy Boo-Boos out of the way, and then I can actually start doing some of this Arcana stuff against them, because honestly, I really should. If I keep forgetting, there are sometimes magic that just doesn't... Ugh. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing Healy Boo-Boos on your... I can do Healy Boo-Boos of my own. Fine. I'll just use Devastate instead on Todd. Can we stop beating up on Clive, please? It's not really needed at this time, is it? Okay, good. I can now pick on pick on Alfred. Oh my god, Clive, please no. That's right, put the boy on his ass. Oh, God, no. That's fine. That's fine. It's not Gallows. It's not Gallows. I'm good. This is like emergency Healy Boo Boos on like Gallows, like now. Good thing I did that. Man, having that attack blocker on Gallows is actually pretty nice, considering I can now utilize that to prevent some physical attacks, so like at least... Yeah. Everyone heal up right now, basically guard right now, have Gallows get some FP back at least. What the fuck? Okay. I've been defeated? Ah! This is so humiliating. This wasn't supposed to happen. Why? have to fight like this.
Now Virginia, stab them while they're down. She doesn't do the stabby stab, she does the shooty shoot. There's no particular reason, but if I had to give one, it's because I love gyms. I told you before, remember? I don't want to lie to myself about what I love most. I can fight and risk my life over anything that sparkles. Gyms are my personal reward for doing my best and working hard. You've got much stronger, much stronger than the first time we met. I had to, in order to make it this far. Just like you, I was doing my best and working my hardest. This time you win, so this belongs to you. But don't misunderstand me. You have my respect, but that doesn't mean we're a team. The next time we meet, I'll show you a stronger me, and don't you forget that. Oh god, what book are you gonna pull out next time? You're gonna be a pirate captain via Moby Dick? I need to collect all 14,000 gems in order to get 120%, Virginia. Maya. Okay, well, when that time comes, I too will be stronger than I am now. Why is your color palette changing? Did you get sick or something? Oh, I forgot to tell you. The energy crystals Agilite and Germatron are made out of opposite properties. Whatever you do, make sure the two crystals don't come in contact with each other, or else this rune is gonna go kaboom. Run for it!
Oh, you could have told me that before you gave me the crystals.
So does that mean we're not getting paid?
I mean, to be fair, Jetstream, I think they've always been quote-unquote rivals, per se.
I got a heal berry.
Wait, what am I doing?
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Why do I feel like this is like a very generous timer? I just realized that doesn't really affect just affects their reflexes. It means they can dodge quicker. It doesn't mean their speed is going to come up quicker. That's fine. Doesn't mean I get to kill the 2 pill bugs, though. Oh no, what do you mean? I was worried for all of them to die at the same time, but no, they had to be in like 4 separate groups. Well, now Virginia's gonna be the de facto trap opener now. Now she's got, like, the best luck of the entire group. Oh, no. Oh, this is gonna be awkward. Let me see if I have this straight. You successfully protected the Argolite and the Germatron from falling into the wrong hands, but due to your mishap, you caused an explosion. And the intruders were able to make their escape during the chaos, is that correct? Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. The workers were safely evacuated, and there were no reported injuries, so let's overlook this incident, shall we? Thank you very much. Regarding your reward, taking into consideration the damage we have incurred, the balance is 0. Saw that happening. Do you object? As long as you overlook what happened, that's fine. We're really sorry. Please, be at ease. I'm taking a liking to your team. You're faithful, trustworthy, and foremost full of energy. An ideal team of drifters. We are? Yes. I believe I mentioned to you before that I, too, used to be a drifter before starting this order. That was a good 10 years ago. Being the stubborn man that I am, I could not team up with anyone. That's why I have much admiration for your team. Of course, I continued my adventures alone. Still remember how tough and lonely it was to work as a lone drifter. Oh, hey, Rickett.
Aw, Sneezy baby.
Then one day I became lost during my adventure, and for many days I was hovering between life and death. I had lost all sense of time all day, and in an unconscious stupor, I found myself in front of a large tree. Looking back now, that probably was not a big tree. This is where I came into contact with various artifacts, sources of past wisdom, and many documentary records. These are what helped me found this order. But above all, this was the very first place the saint guided me to. Oh, forgive me, I seem to have gone off on a tangent.
No, not at all. We were just amazed at your story.
Very interesting story indeed. If you don't mind, please continue. I do not mind, but that basically is the end of the story. So then, how did you find your way back? After being blessed with the artifacts and the knowledge, I found semi-consciousness in the village called Boot Hill.
Boot Hill? That's my hometown.
This day, I haven't the slightest idea why I was found in that village. Apparently, I was found lying unconscious by the foot of the entrance. Thanks to the friendly villagers who nursed me back to health, I soon left the village in search of the ruins. Yes, it was the excavation of this very Ark of Destiny. After that, I gave up on being a drifter, and guided by the saint, I started this order. The rest is history. The crucial turning point to your story seems a little too vague. So, where is this big tree that you were supposedly guided to? As far as I know, such a place doesn't exist. That I do not know. Everything was enveloped in mist, obscured and blurred. But there is one thing I do remember. That place where the saint guided me, and where I gained the artifacts and the wisdom. It was a world of green and blue. That was the impression I got. Pains me not knowing what it means or signifies.
A world of green and blue?
Sounds almost like a dream. Wait, was it a dream? One thing for certain is that incident was a reality. As you can see, I have excavated the immigrant ship, and I am leading this order as we speak. Oh, that is the basic account of my story. Forgive me for rambling on as I did.
Not at all. Information about ruins and artifacts are valuable for drifters.
I'm glad you understand. Oh, and one more thing. I will grant you access to the Order's library for your perusal. It houses much information about ruins and artifacts. I hope you find it useful.
Thank you very much. We should be on our way. The Gaia is impoverished, but there are parts of the world where greenery can still be seen. Like Clariborn, found on the center of the map, and Boot Hill, heading east by ship. Oh, and there's one forest heads southwest from this island past the dunes. And the land around this area is not all fertile, but for some odd reason, there is a forest there. Oh my god, it's a lot of places. Alright, hometown is to the east. Forest is southwest. Over the sea of sand spreads the sea of wind, and over the sea of wind spreads the sea of stars. Beyond the sea of stars lies the ideal world. That is what Alamium preaches. Library.
Here you will find many rare and unusual books. The value of a book is determined by whether it was useful to the reader. Please read at your pleasure.
Is it seriously lore? Oh my god, it is lore time. Hang on tight. I got a cat being a cat. Hi, Mr. Cat. What are we doing? Hi. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Hang on. Hang on. Hi. Okay, no, I don't got you. Well, I was going to turn on the cat cam, and then Rickett said no, so no cat cam. Doctrine of the Ark of Destiny. All right, lore dump time, or at least religious lore dump, I guess.
The religious order, the Ark of Destiny, headed by its founder Lamium, has only been in existence for about 10 years. God dang, there is that 10 number again. Its new ideals, activities, and way in life are geared towards the goal of pursuing a future. The doctrine does not look to intangible spiritual entities. It's about applying yourself as a life form of this planet and what we must do to live strongly. Each one of us plays a leading role in this doctrine, though, through our actions. We hope you'll join us today to help us find a tomorrow. Blazing a trail to the future. The Order of the Ark of Destiny challenges us to find the path of living. We must consider what we live for here on this unforgiving world of Filgaia. We must become strong, and to help foster strength, we pursue various methods of bolstering our own fortitude. One of these projects is the excavation of ruins. We feel that proper use of relics of the past will help lead to a better future. We attribute this to the roots of our founder, Lamium, who was a drifter before we formed the Order. In his travels through the wasteland, he discovered that in order to support great ideals, other powers are necessary. We must take the powers responsible for the ravaging of our world and blaze a new trail with them. We, the Order of the Ark of Destiny, scour the vast wasteland for ways to bring about a bright future for all. Oh no, it's a multi-tiered library, but I don't think we can reach the second floor. The friction of the sand combined with the menacing monsters has sent countless ships and people of them to a sandy grave. Indeed, crossing of dunes is something that comes with a great deal of risk. This leads us to the reason why we, the Order of the Ark of Destiny, constructed our temple complex here on Yard Isle. This region used to be ignominiously known as the ship's graveyard due to the high number of wreck hulls that wash ashore. But one day, the island's history charted a new course when a drifter discovered a new ship in the wreckage. You see, the ship he founded was one of a kind that our distant ancestors referred to as a soaring ship. With this crystal of ancient wisdom at his fingertips, he set off on a mission to save the planet. That drifter was our founder, Lamium, 10 years ago, and the soaring ship was converted into the Order's temple, becoming the center of all of its activities. A new ship is about to launch from the island once known as a graveyard. The future of Filgaia is tied to the place where the Order of the Ark of Destiny was founded. Hey, this is the member list of the Council of Seven. The Yggdrasil project, which began approximately 100 years ago, was a project of planetary proportions. It says here the Council of Seven was replaced a number of times over the course of 100 years. Let's just cut to the chase. Who are the last 7 council members? The last 7 council members? Yes, here it is. This was 10 years ago. Behalt Alcast, Werner Maxwell, Pete Incapilla, Elliot Enduro, Malik Benedict, Melody Villante, and Duran Bryant. So my father was part of the Council of Seven, and also... Yes, Mahalt, Malik, and Melody. Now we know for sure that the prophets were part of the council. And that photo is a picture of the Council of Seven. So, the prophets used the technology to maintain and recreate their appearance of 10 years ago. I now know my father belonged to the Council of Seven. Let's go back to Boot Hill to look for more clues. From here, Boot Hill would be on the Eastern Plains region. It's near a beach to the northeast. Elliot Enduro, a member of the Council of Seven. He has the same last name as mine. Is that just a coincidence? What's the matter? Your stomach hurt? Whatever. I'm not a kid. You know where we're going next. Let's just get moving. This place makes me uncomfortable. Rainbow of Tomorrow. 7 experts specializing in science, magic, and various other fields at the times they referred to as the Rainbow. They were the Council of Seven, which researched ways to rejuvenate Filgaia over many decades. This research first began when the first group of 7 came into contact with the information library Hades, left behind by the demons. The members of the council were interchanged depending on the direction of the research or the changes of the time. Many different phenomena were solved due to their work. Countless hours and efforts put in by these specialists to analyze Hades is finally about to pay off. The environmental rejuvenation, planetary energy production and supply, all this was a vision every council member shared. The 7 colors of the rainbow will soon change into a single ray of hope. Legend of the Evil Serpent. Sealed by magic. Sure. Nidhogg is a greedy evil serpent. It heads to the grove with its jaws wide open, looking for prey. Nidhogg is a greedy evil serpent. 2 giants wield their sword to exterminate the evil serpent. One of the giants heads to the forest with good intentions. One of the giants heads to the forest with evil intentions. However, neither of the 2 giants knew there were now 2 Nidhoggs. By knowing there are 2 Nidhoggs, one can infiltrate the core. Nidhoggs are greedy evil serpents. They head to the grove with their jaws wide open looking for prey. These 2 giants were never to be seen again. Most of the excavation sites operated by the Ark of Destiny are ordered by the founder, Lamium himself. The founder possesses a special ability through which he can locate excavation points. According to the founder, this is not his personal ability, but a form of divine revelation. He claims that a girl appears in his dreams, informing him of the location of undiscovered ruins. This goes against the Order's principle of reality over ideals in terms of taking action. The fact of the matter is, many rare artifacts have been excavated as a direct result of the Founder's dreams. Could this simply be explained as a miracle? What does this saint, the girl that appears in the Founder's dreams, wish to entrust us with, and where does she wish to lead us? If the saint wishes to guide us to the future, let us walk there on our own 2 feet. That is the way of the Order's doctrine. Evil Corpus. The demons from folklore may have been physically disappeared from the planet, but their malice is said to live on within the earth, devouring the planet. This demon's threat is said to exist in the form of shields. Some even theorize that these shields are actually transformed demon corpses. Once these shields are activated, they are said to devour any surrounding life forms and transfigure their bodily structure. It is believed that the monsters that roam through Gaia today are the direct result of these shields, which affected life forms during the Great War. If these shields still exist today, they may bring about a new threat. Even after 1,000 years, are we still unable to escape the threat of evil corpses? Yes? Maybe? Possibly? Okay, we're gonna go back to Jolly Roger because I want to go back to the secret garden. And then I got to try to remember where these other locations are because I will probably forget, which is not a good thing. Which means I'm probably gonna write these down somewhere. Let me open up. Add. Let's go ahead and call this just hill east of. And then southwest forest. Okay, cool. All right, now we got some directions. I want to head back to Jolly Roger, get my horsies back. And then we can go ahead and start traveling to Boot Hill. Or maybe we'll explore the forest first. I'm gonna say, you can't land your sandcraft. You want to bet? Also, I'm pretty sure I need to go to the arms sellers to see if I can't do anything new with the sandcraft. Upgrade sandcraft. Parts. A lighter, more accurate cannon. Oh, okay, that didn't cost me anything. Econo frame, Dragon Herd OG, revolver cannon. Okay, let's... Parts. Develop one. And then, honestly, let's go and get a new... bunker cannon. Ow. Sell. Can I not sell sand ship parts? All right, that kind of blows. I thought I could. Hoping it makes at least some stuff back, but I guess we can't. So now I gotta try to remember how to... Secret Garden is due northwest of me. All right, it's up there, so we... Right, trying to jump again across crevasses on horseback is annoying. There we go. I want to see if my gardening has finally taken root. I do love the fact that there is like freaking like horse combat. It's so cool. All right, Secret Garden. Gardening. Okay, cool. So now we got things now. Sweet. That's actually a really good way to like just stock up on heal berries. I wish I need to do some research into the timing it takes for these things to bloom. So I can also get some like high potion berries in the mix too. All right, cool. God, that's so useful. That's so nice. All right, let's get back to Jolly Roger. All right, where was the location of the things again? Southwest of the Ark. So if that is the Ark Island. This way? No, I didn't mean to do that. $25 CP points for berries to bloom? CP. I'm trying to remember what's how to get. Oh my god, I think it's like something that's just like through battling and whatnot. Ugh. Well, regardless. Okay, let's get into a combat against a kobold. Every battle is 5. So basically, every 5 battles, yeah, honestly, that's not too bad. It could also just be a case of, I don't know what I'm doing. I just need to actively use... Every 5 battles, if we can just remember to get back over there, then yeah, that makes sense. All right, once again, into the breach, my friend. So southwest, so this direction? There'll be no forests over here. What the? All right, divert with a flash bomb. Okay, the thing did not like that, so fire harpoon. This is piloting. Helmsman. Advantageous position. Correct. Advantageous position. Guard. Fire. Okay, fire harpoon. Assist. Helmsman. Okay, can't do any more for Helmsman. That's fine. Divert with Flash Bomb. Great, patient went down. Drag the enemy closer. Advantageous position. Advantageous position. And guard. And guard. Oh my gosh, wait. I love the fact that I am able to drift. Fire harpoon. Advantageous. Wait. Advantageous. Assist gunner. And then fire main gun. Yeah, basically, this tank is what the Shagohan wishes it was. What is the point of this area? Wow, this island has no purpose. And retract. Ah. Advantageous. Wait. Repair. Advantageous. Defend. And fire. You know, I'm happy that we do have like some semblance of like ship combat, but I still rather honestly prefer how ship combat's handled in Skies of Arcadia. Like, it's just all of these games try to like do something that like mimics I'm going northwest, so we go instead. Oh no. I much prefer like having that entire like shit, didn't mean to do that. That entire grid system that Arcadia came up with. So then I can actually plan out like exactly how I want my moves to potentially go. I feel like I've got better control over my ship that way. Turbulence. Oh no, the moth has increased invasion? Fine, F you. Advantageous. Multi-drift. I also don't like the fact that I feel like sometimes I'm trying. I'm trying to use like the things like, you know, like drag the enemy closer, and it just feels like it has a mind of its own when it comes to that. All right, fire harpoon. Advantageous. Wait. Guard. Wait. Moved to advantageous. Honestly, what I could have done that a little bit better. Fract. Get up nice, close, and personal. Fire everything at once. Holy. What's the point of... I'm assuming these little bush creatures can be burnt by fire. Yes, they can. But tell me what I want to know about these guys before I do anything else. Oh, because I killed the thing, it reanalyzed the kobold. Damn it. All right, whatever. We already know these things are burnable, so let me burn this thing before it gets another earthquake attack out on me. Oh my god, even with best luck, the thing it blew up in my face. Oh, damn it. I just want to get off this island because I don't know about this. I'm missing something important in this forest, but whatever. Oh yeah, heelberries. All right, return to Jolly Roger. I'm gonna go, I guess, go double check on the berry farm now. Ugh. Double check on the berries. If everything looks good, we'll harvest. If not, then I'm just gonna at least go back to Jolly Roger so I can go to the inn. And like rest, recover, and that will be a pretty good spot to like stop for the night because need to end things a little an hour early tonight. Gardening, harvest. Oh, I am so going to enjoy every second of this because I now have a steady supply of heelberries for the rest of the game. Means I can also probably, once I get to a certain point, go ahead and lay down a couple potion berry plants while I'm at it. And honestly, just start fucking cultivating the hell out of those. Oh my gosh, Horsey, please! Horsey! The gap! Jump it! I know you can do it! You're just as stubborn as Epona! Oh my god! I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to a town. I'm going to a town. I'm going to heal. You can do everything you want to do to my party, and I don't care. Slowly. Please, game. Please. I'm so glad I got fire gems off that. That was very much needed. I just want to cross the gap. It's right there. It's small. It's easy. It's... Thank you! Dumbass horse. Stay. Sure. There we go. Cool. Full health. Everyone's good. Vit is back up. Saving my game. Yeah, berries should be good, but honestly, we'll probably harvest them on the next time we stream this. Alright guys, this is going to be it for tonight. Thank you for joining me on this amazing, auspicious whirlwind adventure that is Wild Arms 3. Yeah, we'll be doing more of that in the future, but for now, let's talk about what future is going to hold. So yeah, on the 12th, we'll be getting back into the Star Fox-a-thon for June. Plan is to do a little bit of Star Fox 2, and then honestly go straight into doing some Star Fox 64. So we'll be doing that on the 12th, and then the 15th we'll be getting back into Wild Arms 3. It's a fun-filled announcement. I will be doing an all-day stream on Tuesday the 23rd, which is Sonic's 35th anniversary. We'll be continuing our Sonic-thon that we do every single year on the Blue Blurs anniversary. Games this time around, since we finished and completed Frontiers, we will be moving on to Sonic Superstars. The game we'll be spending probably half of the day playing and beating. I'm low-key not looking forward to at least the end of Trip's story, as well as the Supersonic fight. I think Superstars has the worst Supersonic boss fight in the entire series, and I will stay on that. But hey, that's what we'll be experiencing. And then if we actually are able to fully beat Superstars, which I don't see why we wouldn't be able to, we'll then go ahead and move on to playing Shadow. We will do Shadow Generations as our next title. So yeah, look forward to that when we get around to it on the 23rd. So it's what we got looking forward. Till now, I'm just going to go ahead and just leave you guys for the night. Stay safe, stay fluffy. Love you guys. Have an awesome night. Bye, guys. Yeah, no, we will start peak after Superstars. God, I'm looking forward to doing Shadow Generations on stream.